And I'm short. You don't have to take everything that hits the tape. Oh, come on.
We're dropping, aren't we?
What is that? That's something that catches my eye. Baby! Baby, indeed. Good Monday morning, Whale Watchers. We're back at it with some more future shenanigans. You can't see the dog this time because the door's not open all the way. But we're back with a new personal account like I promised. No more of that prop firm shit on Mondays at a minimum. We are going to be punting futures. We just missed a massive drop right off of the open. And I'm talking factors of over 100 points on the NASDAQ. About 150 points down. Just straight one shot on one candle. Before we get started, folks. Before we get started, everybody. Are you ready to get serious about trading up in here, folks? Because I am. And if you are like I am, then I need you to join Tasty Trade, stockbroker.com's #1 broker for options trading 2026. Stocks, options, futures, and more. Tasty Trade has what you trade all in one platform. You get low commissions, including. Wait for it, baby. Wait for it.
He's doing something. He's doing something.
$10 cap per leg on options trade, so you can get more of what you earn. Trade smarter with advanced charting tools, back testing, a pre-built strategy selector, risk analysis tools, and more features. We'll be using a lot of these today on the show, trading futures specifically. So visit tastytrade.com/whales for more information. Tasty Trade Incorporated is a registered broker-dealer and a member of FINRA, MFA, and SIPC. And with that said, folks, I'm going to flip us over to some beautiful, beautiful charting here. And we're going to take a look at this massive drop that we missed, boys. Look at that. Straight shot down. I'm going to be getting geared up here. This is day one for me, slinging around the personal account on Tasty Trades futures here. Got my order books on the side. We've got the dome over here on the right. And this little attempt at a comeback by buyers right here. Hey, Anthony, why did you dump the NASDAQ before we even started the show, bro?
Because you were taking too long. I was bored. I had to do something, man.
You got me there, baby. You got me there.
I had to do something.
Do something with your time. Jeez.
Do something. All right, let's get my order set. I usually go with 2 MNQ. I trade small. This is about a $7,000 account. We're not going to try to be heroes here. We're just going to trade our shit like we always do. Anthony, what are the odds that you're already running your gamma exposure?
It's actually slow because I'm not. Let me pop this over here. Yeah, it's looking kind of messy today. I know Besson's supposed to be speaking this afternoon, but yeah, look at that range today. A lot of positive gamma below us here, that 25 and that 20-ish range, but
that's
just a lot of
down there, man.
Positive gamma in here. And I mean, it was like that Friday too, where it was that kind of, just not the best setup there, but yeah, I mean, a lot of negative gamma above us here. Got some in there. I'd expect a kind of fun day today.
I like
probably
fun. It's fun.
Not when I'm with you guys.
Yeah, it's fair. Honestly, you know what? That's fair. All right, where are we at here? We are flinging around at 29,001. All right, I'm keeping an eye right here. Let me change this so I can see the actual moving price as it moves. All right, got countdown to bar close turned on. Good deal. If they could stay below this 29,144, 145-ish, and give me another back test to the bottom of this little shelf, I think we're going to stair step again here. This looks like a little bit of an attempt at a reversal, but nothing doing quite yet. I'm not going to jump right in here, though. We've got a little roadblock, basically right where we knifed down there at 76.65 SPX. They didn't quite get down to that biggest positive gamma at 76.45. And if I jump in now, that is going to be pretty damn close to a 40-point stop out. And you know me, I don't like wide stop outs. I like really tight stops with longer distance targets. So we're going to play this a little safe here. Let me just stick this dome right at current price. It's going to get choppy on us. It looks like the bid-ask spread's pretty wide on the NASDAQ minis too. So if you are scalping futures just as we are, be careful. Keep that in mind if you're using market orders. You might get slicked up a little bit. And you've seen it
Big
happen to us on the
surprise.
show just last week. Oh, shit. We just knifed again. All right,
Big
now I gotta wait for a
surprise that
back
the
test. What's up?
big surprise that the dome is all over the place. I'm color me shocked. Color me shocked.
All right. It looks like they're going to try to gun through this negative gamma at 76.50. We got a big pop in net put premiums. Let me see if they can give me my back test, folks. 124. I can risk a 20-point stop out there. So let's go 130-ish is where I'm going to want to take my shorts. I'll put 2 there. Let's go. Let's not be greedy here. Let's go like 130. And then I'm probably going to slap my stop just above that shelf we just printed there at 29,146-ish. That's probably going to be where I don't want it to pass. So I'm going to put my buy to close stop up there at 29,145. This is a little bit of a new thing I'm trying out. Usually I don't limit order. Usually I market order to enter, and then I'll play stops where I just do not want it to clear. I don't even know if they're going to give me that bounce, Anthony.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they want to. What's our Periscope do? I mean, your best chance for a bounce is going to be here at 76.45, but after that, I mean, there's a lot. That 76.30 looks like it's our biggest gamma right now. So I mean, see if that 45 holds.
I want them to round the bottom here. Tag me in. They're just going to keep it going for me, Anthony. We're going to have to try to be really patient and wait. Otherwise, I'm going to end up chasing on this. Now, what I kind of expected them to do right here off of this drop is round the bottom with a printed bottom wick here on the 1 minute, just like they did on this last comeback. Let's see if they can come way the hell up here and get me. And if they tag me out, they tag me out, baby. That is what it is. Like I said, tight stops. Less than 20 points on my stop there. If they give me that fill way up at 130. They are starting to tempt me, however, Anthony, to do this a little bit earlier. Those net put premiums are just going, brother.
Yeah, they're climbing up, and that net volume is even getting more negative.
Somebody says my mic is low. That would be miraculous, but I will pump it.
That's a first.
Let's see. Let me up the gain a little bit. I'm assuming you're talking about me and not them. All right, let me give a little bit of gain on here. Let me know if I sound good. This is also our first stream doing a new studio as well. And so, all commentary about volumes, etc., much appreciated. Is that a little bit better, JBackTube?
Yeah, we got someone on the Twitter chat saying it can barely hear you, man. So we're still working
I just audio gained it. Let's see what the YouTubers can say now, as well as the Twitch and Twitter chat. As they just keep not going anywhere near my entry. Is that better, or do I need to be louder?
No one has ever asked you that in your entire life.
Yeah, I don't think those words have ever came out of your mouth. That's
all right, folks.
Do I need to be louder
here? Oh God, I got to turn that off. Oh my God. Oh, that hurt my ears even. I'm actually gonna flatten this, even though we just got in it. Don't judge me. We're just gonna take 10 points on that. I need to shut those notifications off. Holy moly. That hurts my ears. It's too loud. It's too loud. Usually I'm too loud, so it's cool that I have to be quiet. All right. You sound just as fat as always.
Yeah, we got YouTube chat. Everyone's saying it's better, so we're good. Let us know if we change anything else, guys. I'm
gonna be sad that I closed that, but you got to do what you got to do when you're messing with shit on the back end here. Oh, dude, it's just going too. I took what you know what we got 10 points out of this 50-point drop. That's all right. That's all right.
take that there.
All right,
Yeah,
let me get these
it's
notifications turned off because that is like glaringly loud. I'm gonna switch to your screen, Anthony, if you want to dick around on the chart quick, while I fix this.
yeah. I'm just kind of looking here. Yeah, you're getting that nice drop right now.
They made that perfect stair step shelf right where I wanted it
I
to.
suppose I should probably look at SPX.
All right,
It was on SPY. I don't know why.
let me get these notifications shut off because I'm assuming that was loud for you guys too, right? Because that thing was.
I didn't hear it.
No, I didn't
Really?
hear anything.
Nope.
Executions. Let me turn your sound off. Because ow.
I'd love to see if we hold here. We're testing that 76.45 right now. This is kind of the if you're gonna get lucky, this is where you need to see that SPY here. I don't like
They
those
are-
put premiums climbing though.
They're
They're
right
yeah.
on top of that 76.45, like right on it. So I'm kind of
Yep.
hoping they hesitate on the drop right here, right now. You can see on Anthony's screen there as well that giant green positive gamma bar. I want to see if they can give a little bit of a hesitance to drop that and let me back in, because hot diggity damn, folks, we just missed out on a solid 50-point trade there because I had to fix my sound again. And if they just knife this, we're waiting. We're already 1 for 1, even though I'm sad about the 1. We'll get back. NASDAQ will give us more points.
Yeah, we
Electro and YouTube chat screaming lower. I see it. I want back in on it, but we got to wait a minute now.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, it didn't even hesitate at that 45. We just pretty much went right through that. They're tied. Yeah, premiums are just spiking here. Market tide's just spiking there. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch along here right now. I'm gonna.
That said, I am wanting a bounce so I can short again, because this is moving too much right here, right now, for me to just jump into it. That's chasing. That's irresponsible. Can it just gut straight down? Absolutely. And you know I get excited when a short guts straight down. But I'm going to wait. I need a good, probably 30 to 40 point bounce here. I want it to test the bottom of this last candle before the next drop. That's kind of how I take my short scalps. I like them to test the bottoms of the prior shelves that they formed. This is the one we were in on. We had to close it early so I could fix some shit back here. Now I'm just waiting for them to test back up and let me back in. But hey, folks, we're up a whopping $33 on that.
Hey,
we had to cut it short.
hey, it's 33 more bucks than you would have had 20 minutes ago.
Correct. Don't worry, one trade will wipe it out pretty fast.
I would rather be positive $1 on the day than negative anything. I'll say that. I mean,
absolutely. All right, keep an eye on this. They just printed like they're gonna do another stair step right here, right now. But even then, I don't want a 40-point stop. So we're waiting. It's the truth of trading. Sometimes you got to wait a shitload. Now they're going to kind of test that 76.45 positive gamma from below. If they stick the landing and push back up above these 29,050s on the NASDAQ here, I might be inclined to take back tests for longs. But right now, that trajectory is still downside favored. That 76.25 and 76.20 SPX positive gamma, Anthony, is just winking at us down there.
Yeah, we're just testing that 76.45 right now. I have it marked out right on the chart right now. I almost want to nibble a very quick short here just to see if we can see something here. I might nibble a short here, actually. I want to see what our gamma's looking like.
Are you punting it?
It's trying to get above it, though. I don't like that. It's kind of coming up above.
On the bottom.
Yeah.
We're coming up the bottom of the stair step I wanted here.
Oh, my market tide here.
I'm getting ready.
Yeah, I think I want to nibble a short. I think we're both gonna.
Yes. Yeah, let's see if they
what
come
do we
up here and
change
hit
there,
me, boys.
Let's see. Yeah, it's wild morning so far. I mean, there's negative gamma all over, just kind of as we expected.
Ooh, that would have been unfortunate as all hell.
yeah, I didn't touch that. I didn't like that break above 45.
No, I about messed up there. I set my stop 100 points higher than I wanted to. That would have made me real sad. They are coming up on my stop already here. This is a nice push off the bottom. Where are we at on gamma exposure? Leaving my stop where it's at. They're pushing into that 76.50 negative gamma. If they don't reject here, boys, they're going to make me sweat.
I took a short here. I just got in right now. So
I'm
my
short with you,
entry
brother.
is right
I am
in
short
here.
with you. I need this wick to print and push this right the hell back down. Otherwise, I'm probably going to come up there and take away that win we just took.
Yep, I got in right where I marked my line.
I'm kind of targeting
right?
that 28,980 area. They're coming down toward it right here. If they can hold this right here, literally this little EMA I have on, it's just one of my mixture of trend following EMAs that I use on the 1 minute. If they can hold this as support, they're going to come and get me, Anthony. I'll call it now.
Yeah.
I got my stop right above that last stair step they formed. If they reverse above this stair step, that back test is going to be a lot harder, and we're going to go from about positive 30 to about negative 60 on the day. But rules are rules. I'm going to leave that stop there. If they come and get me, they come and get me, folks. A little bit of losses here and there. That's part of trading. You got to get used to it. How are we looking on net premiums? Because they are trying to reclaim that 76.45. Look at that.
The calls really haven't spiked up too much there. So I know we like seeing that typically where the prices diverge there from those. So I'm curious to see. And my stop just hit actually.
I'm still in mine here. I want this to print the stair step basically now. Otherwise, just like we were saying, they might be doing a much farther back test to the upside. But my stop's where it's at for a reason. Don't love my fill, but this is the trade I'm committed to. They haven't invalidated it at all. If this can give me a new low on the 1 minute relative to the last two candles, I think we're going to get a nice little flush again. But let's see what they do for me, folks.
I lied. I thought my stop hit. I was just blind. It was the Zoom screen share popped up, and I for some reason thought it was it's Monday and somebody's still half asleep there.
I would absolutely adore a new low here. I want them to swipe right back through that 76.45 on SPX. That'll take the NASDAQ to a new low pretty cleanly. We're up a little bit here. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
I'm just up a teeny bit. Not too much. There's finally a little move down there.
I don't like this wick they're trying to print.
See if we can get a nice little, nice little Trump tweet would be nice. Right
yeah, give us one of those 300 points straight down candles for no damn reason other than a few sentences. The thing is, though, people can pay to get that early now, which is kind of freaking insane. That's insane, right? It's not just me. That's insane. I don't like the way they're toying with this level here, folks.
I'm up about $10 right now. $11 right now. My entry was 76.66, like exactly on the nuts there.
Exactly on the nuts there. Electra says I swung puts over the weekend, so a nice 100%. Fuck yeah, dude.
There we go. I'm up about 2 points right now.
All right, I'm going to trail my stop down to above that last 1 minute. I don't like that wick they just formed. I don't like why did it cancel? That was weird.
I snagged 2 points there. My stop hit there.
Oh, there we go.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, we might get forced to take a little less than 10 on this if this bottom wick proves true. That might make them start doing a little bit of a stair step to the upside rather than the downside. I'm not going to let them do that. So my stop is significant. There we go. We hit it. We are still in profit, baby. If this wick's down on me, Anthony, I'm going to personally blame you.
That's my stop hit there, too. I got 2 points out of it, so I'm happy about that. I will take that. Yeah, those call premiums look at those call premiums. They are just not coming back at all.
Yeah, they don't believe the bounce, and I don't think I do either. The way that 1 minute printed, though, they might tempt me back in to do it here. I'm going to be patient and wait, folks. I'm going to be patient and wait. If this just knifes without me for tightening my stop, that's okay. We won anyway. We're right on top of that 76.45. It is interesting how much of the net put premiums just knifed off on us there.
Yeah.
In the meantime, folks, on Mondays, we won't be doing flow reviews like you're accustomed to. We're going to relegate that to Wednesdays. But the more interested in futures you are, feel free to make requests, and Anthony or I will pull them up and do a little bit of charting on them, just like we do for options, only on futures on Mondays. But we are cruising. I see some folks in chat made a little bit of money over the weekend, and I love to hear that.
Look at your downside build up here on Periscope.
Yeah,
7,600 and 75.95 there
too, man. That wick was my exact trailing stop too. So now we got to wait. Back at it, baby. Trading is waiting half the damn time, and that's okay. I really wouldn't be surprised, Anthony, if they take SPX way down to that 76.25.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I cannot in good conscience jump back into that same trade yet. Now I need a back test basically to those 980s, about 40 points above us here. We're waiting. We're waiting. All right, where are we at here? Can I zoom out on this?
Yeah, I want to see. I hope we reject this 45 here again. That 76.45. Let's see if we don't hold that.
Sitting right above the 9. Let's see. Let's see what kind of back test they can give me here. I want them to test right in the middle of this little upside down U they formed to see if that stair step rings true up at 29,030s. I'll kind of want in around 15s, which is a little bit of a wider stop than I like to take usually. Let's see what
Premiums.
they do.
Oh, put premiums are coming back up. Here comes their put premiums again.
Yeah, let them.
Oh.
All right, what's that? 29,000. I'm going for it, brother.
I might get in with you here too, actually. See where we are on the gamma.
I'm doing it right above that same spot they stopped me out on last time. If they get me on this one, we might have to start looking for a different direction here. But I'm going to leave that stop where it's at. It'll sting! That's a nice push, Anthony. They're going to get me here.
Yeah.
There it is. They got me there. Now the next target, if they were to keep pushing here, is way up above those 930s. And I am going to try it. I'm trying it, Anthony. Pray for me. If we take out on this one, we'll do some charting. I'll take a breather on trading so we don't cut a hole too deep in what we got going on. Every time I take 2 or 3 in a row, I like to take a breather. 5, 10 minutes, shake off the cobwebs, come back in it. Right now, we are 2 for 4 on the morning. This will sting a little bit if they get way the hell up there. But let's see what they do here. How are we looking on net premiums? Net put premiums still spiking. SPX looks like it wants to backtest high of the day a little bit on this comeback, though, Anthony. I'm keeping an eye on it as it tests this straddle from below. They're going to convince me to tighten my stop here.
I'm surprised 76.45. It's just been kind of, price has just been kind of butter through it. I mean, usually you see a lot more dampening at those heavy positive gamma. It's just, yeah.
This one will sting if they get me, folks. Not going to lie, it'll sting. It's a much wider stop than I like to do, but levels and rules are rules. If they take out that 29,030, we are going to be looking at a steeper back test higher, maybe even as high as those 29,070s, if I'm being honest. That's the last bastion of hope that buyers had before the sellers just shucked this bad boy way down into the 800s. Sorry, the 960s here, not 800s. 800s would have been a much messier, spicier drop if I was still in that short from earlier. We would have been happy as all hell. Hey, don't spam random shit in my chat, Green Swarm Chemistry. I don't even know what that is.
Hey, you made it almost a half hour without that.
Hey, at least it wasn't porn this time.
Hey, that's a new record.
A new record. Oh, did we just bait it? Did we just tempt fate by bringing it up?
Probably. We can just blame Tucker for it.
Those of you just coming in, I am sitting short, and they are getting close to ruining my morning. This might be the buy pressure they needed, Anthony. They're pushing up into this negative gamma zone. I'm gonna flatten. I'm not gonna let him take it all the way up there. I think we're gonna get that little push. We
were right about that too. I mean, big range to start the day, and I mean, we've seen some big moves here through that negative gamma. I mean, it's playing out as we predicted, but just not in our direction so far. Well, you're technically 2 for 4. I'm 1 for 2, so
No, I am back in, except my stop's basically right in the same spot it was, and it looks like they're going to finally tag it out. If they tag this out, we're going to switch to charting for you folks for a little bit. Take a little bit of a breather, see where they take things, and we'll get another opportunity. For this short, my target's about those 980s, but like I said, they're starting to look like they're going to get a little bit more buying pressure here. Those net put premiums are finally falling for the first time of the morning. Net call premium's not really reacting to this, so that kind of tells me this little bounce might not be something to be too afraid of. But let me tell you, folks, I'm not going to sit through 100 points of drawdown to make 30 points. So if this comes and backtests all the way up to those 29,070s to 80s range, this last shelf they formed before the knife, I will be inclined to take it again. But if this doesn't reject like I want it to, we're going to take a little breather off of these, do a little bit of charting, and then come back to it. And you know what? To keep myself from being antsy, I'm going to fill my coffee while we sit in this short and not just flatten it out of sheer impatience.
You young kids and your coffee.
You young kids. The McDonald's man is judging me for having coffee this morning, folks. That's what the world has come to. All right, I'm liking this. I'm liking this rejection. I really want those 970s down there.
Yeah, what's our,
it doesn't look like they're going to give it to me, Anthony. They're going to tag me out. Yep, they're going to backtest a little higher. Now I'm kind of eyeballing those 29,070s to 90s range, like I said. But for now, anybody want to take a look at anything else? Do we want any charts peeked at? Evan Hyde, the boys damn well are back in town. Dude, I can't even read this morning. What am I doing?
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Can't even read this morning.
Could you even read like any morning though?
Not really.
Yeah,
no.
okay.
All right, so that's 7660 on SPX. Looks like it might be a little bit of resistance here. They might tempt me in again, Anthony. I'm going to wait. You know, if we miss this one, that's okay. We're not going to get impatient. We took 2 stop outs in a row. We'll take a little bit of a breather. It ain't no harm. There's no foul at all. Let me zoom this back out because I was messing with my head a little bit. Back in, rather. I want the points themselves. There we go. That's a little cleaner. Just watching chat here, see if anybody wants to take a peek at anything. I still love to see that folks who swung puts over the weekend printed off of that shit. That makes me happy. I like seeing you guys win. And like I mentioned, folks, we're not doing flow reviews today, but we will do chart reviews on futures, oil, ES, anything CME punts around, we will take a look at it. It's kind of worth it here. 41. Are they finally going to give me my rejection? And Tony. I needed to sweep out 29,000 threes. Otherwise, they're going to make me take about $50 on this. I'm not swinging for the fences here. We're chipping away at that last steep stop out we took. I would love it to flush right here, right now, but if it doesn't, we'll just take what we can get out of this short. Quick little in and out.
Yeah, I'm looking at Periscope right now. I mean, it's a tight range right now. I mean, you got a really tight range between 65 and the 45 there. I mean, the 20. I mean, quote tight range. I mean, that's a tight range for this, but you know.
All right, kick out that floor, Nazi. Don't make me flatten preemptively. What are you gonna do for us here, homie?
You got a flip here. We got a little flip at 55 here to positive, so it might start acting as a little resistance here. I might get back in short with you, actually.
I'm still in her. I almost want to start trailing to the 1 minute just because of how they have wicked back up, but I am going to let this come get me. Yeah, I'm telling you, they might be done trying to flush it. If they hold that reclaim, it might be all over. We might have to take a revisit. It looks like they might be stair-stepping up here rather than repeating the pattern we've grown accustomed to this morning. Let's
see what we do. We're in the middle of the positive gamma, so I mean,
I'll let them. If they're going to take it, they're going to take it. I don't control them.
Market tide hasn't even flinched. Calls haven't even really came up or anything. Net volumes at the...
That's why I'm comfortable trying it here to see if they stair step it. Nothing has changed in the overall structure. This is just a nice steep back test. So let's see if my conviction kicks me in the nuts or gives me a few shekels for the morning.
Data still says down. I mean...
And data is subject to
change. Every minute.
I don't like that.
I got in right on that nice shelf though. This is my entry here, right at that 76.56 right in there. So
let's see if they can kick out this last 1 minute candle, folks. If they can, We're going to be in business, and I will bring my target back to those 980s that I've wanted this whole time. We've just been sitting here for 3 minutes in the same trade.
I love seeing the call premiums continue to dip though, and put premiums are trying to keep
76.45.
Ooh, that's a big candle.
There we go.
There's a candle.
And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm about to flatten it because that's not a new low instantly. I'm not gonna sit through a back test after that, folks. And I'm taking that. There we go.
Stop on.
There we go.
I'm trailing down still. I'm up about $22 on that drop. And it just took me out. That's okay. I'll take it.
That's what we're talking about, boys. We just went
the candle we needed.
We just went. That's how I like to short anyway. I take those small little losses and then I load into the broader move. So we just went from negative 150 on the account to positive 20. So now I'm going to be looking for another re-entry. BK took profit as well, my man. Chat's making money, boys. Chat's making money.
That was a perfect good read on Periscope there too. I mean, put premiums were still up. I mean, everything just looked good there. I mean, I'm surprised it kind of took that long.
That was a nice little spice.
I'll take that. Look at Periscope now, though. Just there's so much positive gamma in here now. It's just building above us now.
2MW Apex Trading on YouTube asks, can you explain that gamma screen you're looking at, how to read it, set it up? Can it be used for regular options or is it a futures thing? Sorry if this is a newbie question. I don't trade futures. It is absolutely usable for stocks as well. SPX contracts, SPY, QQQ, what have you. Tucker, I'm going to have you pull up the short version of Periscope Rundown. I won't go too deep here, Mr. Apex, but Tucker here is going to share a link in all of the chats that breaks it down, but essentially it is attributed market maker gamma exposure. Green tend to be kind of targets. They tend to slow down or dampen whatever move we're looking at. Red tends to accelerate the move, and that's what I look for throughout wide red zones, especially when I'm shorting for a nice fast move. You'll see us never take a trade if we're sitting right in the middle of a wide red range, because that's negative gamma. It can accelerate either direction because market makers tend to buy into buy pressure, sell into sell pressure. Am I missing another one, Anthony?
Our downside built up significantly. Upside's dropping here. I think we're going to still see some more downside. That
please no.
That update did not.
What's that? 86. I'm not going to do it there. I got to wait for a bigger back test.
Yeah,
I got tempted. You got me tempted to take it right on this shelf.
It looks so good right here too. I mean, that gamma all above us dropping off here. Yeah, I mean, 76 man, 40 points down. That'd be a fun little drop here to start a Monday. A little spicy Monday.
BK, you catch that same candle we were on, bro? Dude, BK's been coming into the Twitter chat and just killing it for like weeks now.
Right? Nice job. Nice job. Love it.
Are they going to do it here? They're going to tempt me, Anthony. They're making me tempt fate. I'm doing it. Stop right above that candle we just printed. I was of the mind they were going to backtest higher to those 29,012, so I'm keeping the stop really tight in the event this stair steps instantly. And if it doesn't, oh well, I'll just get out with this tight little stop we got on. Because again, usually I'm looking for them to test, to the bottom of that last shelf. They're not quite there, but I really liked how this candle printed, so I'm getting in a little early, but I'm not going to widen my stop way up there. I'm going to keep my stop right above, basically right where we got in. So this little wick right there. And if they take me, guess what? We just wait again. Little paper cut losses. We go for those big, long ranges on the wins, just like we took on this massive-ass candle here no more than 5 minutes ago. So the risk to reward here is for my favor. I want to get down to those 29,050s again. It kind of looks like they are going to do that back test higher, but that's what the stop's for. So if they take it out, we'll give back that win and some change. There we go. They got me. Now I'm eyeballing for them to test just above the 29,010s. If this is a repeat of earlier, oh well, man. They'll give us another chance.
There'll be another trade.
But why
That
the
was
drop?
another trade.
BK, we were looking right at the top of that negative gamma range. We're getting really close to that 7660 positive gamma, and that's the short that I was waiting for. So as soon as they got back into that 7655, that's where I put it on, with a stop just above that stair step. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing you've been seeing us trade for weeks, BK, just in a tighter range here. 29.90s. We are at 80s. Anthony, they're tempting me again. But I'm going to wait. If they knife this, that's okay. They'll give us more chances. Look at how the positive gamma is starting to build up above us now, finally.
Yeah.
As we're sitting...
You got a little drop off there on that update. Of course, I said it right when you were doing that.
As we're sitting right on top of 7645 positive gamma. There it is. I should have taken the stair step short. That's all right. Let's see if they set a higher low. Because I don't know, man. They're trying to hang on to 7645 for dear life.
And that 45 grew big on that last update too. But we got negative gamma growing. 40 below us grew there too.
They're gonna stare.
Their position kind of
Here it
that's
comes.
okay. Yeah, those put premiums are just screaming up right now too.
Oh, we got to set up some stingers, Tucker. We got to set up some stingers because we're gonna say "here it comes." I would say pretty frequently. So we need a "here it comes."
Or you can just say it.
Yeah, but at least then it'll be controlled volume and not whatever volume comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's always been something you've been worried about, I'm sure.
Absolutely terrified.
Oh my god.
Oh, Anthony, I can't believe they did that to me.
Yeah. I thought they would have maybe held. I mean, they were kind of holding that 45 for most of the day. I didn't want to test it in that there.
So
yeah, that's.
And the fun part is that stop was only about 3 points too tight too.
There'll be another trade.
Yes,
be another
there
trade.
will. I'm trying to see if they're going to set a new higher low here relative to the low of day down here at that 28,946. Let me.
I might take. I kind of want to take a little stab at a quick long here, actually.
Oh, you're daring.
We have been holding here, so I'm just taking a very little nibble here. I'm just going to keep a really tight stop on here. See.
What do you think, folks? Anthony's going counter trend. What do you think's going to happen, homie?
We probably stopped out. I mean, that's 76.45s.
They are right on top of it.
Yeah.
But look at that flip at 76.40. If they get back below there, we might see some rapid movement toward that 76.25.
Yep.
Which would be spicy. Extra spicy because I'm not in it. Then it'd just be kind of annoying. But hey, it is what it is. It's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Yeah, I've got my stop right set under this last green candle, my wick right there. I'm just going to target up to the top of this shelf up here. Adjust this down a little bit. Just kind of looking for maybe a little pop up in that range there. I'm up a little bit now.
So far. That's good for you in the short term, but let's see what this 1 minute does. It could just straight up reject right here, right now, because technically, I don't know if I buy this as an actual shelf.
Yeah,
we just tapped the bottom of it. This is where I would usually enter short if this range was a little wider.
Yep.
We're right off the bottom of that. But like I said, I don't know if I believe it. We set a higher low on the initial dump.
Now negative gamma is just building up. I mean, both directions. It's gonna be one of those volatile days.
Nice bounce. Nice.
You got one of your favorite Darth Maul candles there.
Yeah.
Trying to make one.
It's still got 15 seconds. This candle's got 15 seconds. Nothing doing yet. Nothing doing yet. We're still hanging out. Don't say BK's a Trump tweet incoming.
No, please. No. Yeah, I got good. Yeah, give me a good one. I'll take a good one.
I will say, every time you get long on the show, that seems to be what it happens.
It's always the opposite direction.
Right now, they're keeping that as a stair step so far.
Yep, I've got my stop
toward that new low. I wish I was
tight
in this one.
Here. Man, there's so much Yeah, I don't like that negative. I don't want to see us get into that 40 range because
They're
that can be
printing below that 76.45
like below
finally.
and
Let's see if buyers have it in them to
Or
hold
trend.
it. Notice as the morning's gone along, though, folks, diminishing returns on the volume. Volume's drying up a little bit to this downside. We're not really seeing buy volume come in to stop it. So we could get a flurry of movement in moments. If they get to that 40, dude, I think it flushes heavy.
Oh yeah, that I have my stop sitting right there. I'm
not willing to sit through drawdown
right
to get there. I need back tests, but that is looking dicey for longs.
Is it gonna stop me? It stopped me. That's
Pivot
okay.
longs equals inverse Kramer. Breaking Chad, right there with you, homie. This isn't my spot for that either. But let's see what they can do. I need a bigger back test to short it. I'm not going to chase the short, but I also wouldn't have the balls to long here yet. We are pushing toward that wide negative gamma range. 76.30 is drying up a little bit, moving toward positive side, so it's not getting too terribly crazy down there. But sellers are making an argument for another step down. Let's see what they do.
Your
NASDAQ bounce.
They're just screaming. Call premiums are trying to scream up now a little bit too.
I don't know if I'd call that a scream.
They're trying. They're trying. I mean,
nice pop on Nazi here. Where are we at? 86 is where I would stop. I'm going for it. Whoa, I didn't like that, Phil. All right, I'm tightening my stop way tighter than I would otherwise. That was a very bad fill. That's the risk of market orders, folks. Sometimes that shit will move right when you click it. And then you're on the hook for whatever you filled at. If they come up and get me, they come up and get me, folks. That's all right. We're doing all right this morning. Maybe they're turning. It could. There's a nice little push up here. If they can reclaim that 76.45, I'm going to be really upset with that fill I just got. I won't really be that upset. It's going to be pretty tight. There we go. They got me. That's all right. Nice push. Are you still in that?
Yes, I am.
My man.
I stopped.
Now I can't safely short till 29,010's area unless they give a really strong wick on this exact candle. But that is a nice push. If they're taking back that 76.45, you might get another test into that negative gamma zone between 76.50 to 76.60. Let's see what they push for you.
It's a little tight range there. A little tight range. I would have rather have kind of seen it go down to the downside because you get a little more of a range there. But that, I mean, look at all that positive gamma up here from 65 to 85 here. That's going to be a tough wall to get above there. That is a ton of positive gamma there.
They're giving a little bit of that rejection I wanted, but you can see why I tighten that stop so much. I don't like wide stop ranges, and I got to fill about 10 points lower than I wanted it. We got a nice wiggle in the dome right when I did that. Little flurry of volume, and that's
we are getting these gamma updates are big today. I mean, that's why you want those 1 minute updates. So, I mean, you're not
flip is insane.
Yeah. I mean, you're not getting these updates on the 10-minute time frame. That 1 minute is nice.
Yeah, you miss all these little micro changes, and they matter.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Dude, your long is doing nice. We are getting pretty damn close to where I would want to short again up at that 29,010 area. What a sexy chart. Send it, mate.
Kind of looking around here. What is going on?
What's going on?
God, a lot of negative gamma building up there at 50.
This is where I was short, and my stop's gonna be literally right above this same spot, though. I'm keeping it tight, like I said. I like Anthony's long still, but not enough to chase it. We are right at the bottom of the last shelf. Like I said, if they take me out, that's fine. We might be finally getting that reversal buyers have been gunning for. But until they do, I'm going to keep taking the same trade. Plus, it gives me some good practice with the new platform. We are on Tasty Trade with the personal account, folks. All right, print that wig. Give it to me. It's my turn. Anthony got his. It's my turn. My turn.
Yep, I'm out of mine.
If they hold this 1 minute candle right here, it's not going to be my turn, to be clear. That's a nice wick. That's why I entered that short. I want it to turn into another stair step here, maybe gun for that new low finally. But I'm going to keep my profit target much closer and my stop even closer than that. You see how tight my stop is there? I ain't fucking with that. That was a really good comeback off of that hold of 76.45, but I still want them to gun back through it. Give me a little something here, Nazi. I was patient. I waited till my entry, and now I would like my payment, sir.
Yep. Pay this man his money.
All right, we're currently at break even from that last stop out. Can I please get the move to those 960s, NASDAQ? I said please. I'm being polite. I'm being so polite, NASDAQ. Can we be homies today, Nazi? Can we be homies? First episode on the personal account. Can we just be friends? Let's be friends, Nazi. Let's be friends. Just come on. Come on. We can hang out. We can hang out. I'll pour you an ice cold beer and a frosted glass. Light up a J. We'll hang out, NASDAQ. We'll hang out. We're up about 20 points on this. I might not be a dick for a tick here and might flatten if they take out the top of this current candle. All right, I'll take it. You know what, Naz? We can be friends. We're friends. We're friends. We're back at it again, homies. We're back at it again. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will say, it's been a while that I've taken 6 trades on the show just to end up break even.
I know, it's I mean, that Periscope setup's not very clean today. I mean, you got gamma above, you got gamma below. We're trading right in the middle of it all.
It's a tiny little range trader dream here, because I think we're gonna bounce it right back into that same spot. That's why I took it off. You see right there. So usually, those of you not in the know of how I short, who are kind of new to the show, when I'm short and we're not setting new lows, like right here, higher low than low of day, I tend to target the top of the rejection of the comeback. So right here, that's right at the top of this little wick here. And that is right where we got to and bounced initially. So that was my target. We took it off. We got out. It's fine. Right now, they're just kind of ranging in here. We've got a nice little range going. Let me get my drawings open here. We've got a nice little range going between those 29,030s and then that low of day at 950s. Let's call it 955 for the safe spot. The extremes is about 30 points lower, but look at this. They're forming a little channel here at the bottom between those 29,030s, those 28,950s. This could be a scenario where you short the top and long the bottom. I'm not good at longs. I'll start working with that a little bit more. We're working on it. We're working on it live. I'm usually just shorting. Anthony usually longs. So maybe as we just stay in this range, Anthony, you just long the bottom and I'll short the top. We'll take turns with it. Because market tends to do what it's going to do until it stops doing it, right? Like it's been staying in this channel for the last over half an hour now. It's going to stay there until we get a breakout one way or the other. So far, not happening. We're right in the middle of that range now. Every time, except for the last time that we've gotten to the middle of the range, they have tested the top part of the range. And so that's what I'm waiting on right here. I want to see if they're going to push through that or if they're just going to start stair-stepping me down again. You can make the argument for a teeny tiny inverse head and shoulders on the 1 minute here. That's not an argument I would make. I'm just saying you could. Maybe just the tiniest little baby cup and handle. They're taking me all the way to the top of the channel. But right now, we're waiting. I'm not putting that one back on. What
was that accent?
Dude, I don't even know. I was like, yeah, we work with what we're given, you know, and I wasn't given very much, so we're hanging out. All right, let me see here.
Those put premiums call premiums aren't really chugging up at all with any of these pops. Like, I mean, market tide is just continuing down. Ooh, we got a big flip up at 70. Massive flip up at 70.
Oh, that went steep. Buyers might be coming back for some revenge. Flip. Buyers coming back for some revenge. They're pushing up toward the top of that channel again. Is there a rebuilding of 76.5, 7660 DTE gamma? Are you talking about SPX? Because that's what we're married to today. We won't be doing heat zone reads until Wednesday, unfortunately, if you're looking at SPY specifically. Anthony, they're going for 60 again.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. What did I tell y'all? Once they breach the middle of that channel, they push right back up to the top of the range. Anthony, I'm going to be tempted to keep shorting it when they get to it. I got to say. It gets a little dicey above that 29,040 area, though. That's where that really wide 40-point range is. And that's honestly what I wanted it to do way back here. Like half an hour ago. That's what I wanted it to do there, to short way the hell up here in the 29,070s. But now that we're finally getting a wiggle, we're getting some shifting in market maker gamma exposure. I don't know if I would now. Let's keep an eye on this, though.
Yeah, and premiums have any? I mean, you get a little tickle up now on the call premiums, but they're not budging that much with the move.
7660, 7670. Yeah, you're absolutely right, BK. That's exactly what's happening. We're getting growth and positive gamma between 7660 and 65, and then that massive flip at 7670 to the negative. Let's see what they do here. I don't want them to take out that last high. All right, I'll risk 10 points. You convinced me.
Oh boy. I hope you didn't see that update.
I didn't see the update. What happened? Oh, yeah. Shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Hold on. Wait. I don't like that. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you might want
to... Tucker, that's another clip that we need for a stinger. No. Wait. All right. I'll take 10 points on this here in a second. I'm not going to risk that. The reason I said I don't like that, folks, is that massive flip positive at 7660 to me just painted a target on its back. So I'm gonna take what they're giving me on this here in just a moment. We're not gonna fuck around and find out with that kind of flip. I am not smarter than market makers, to be very clear.
That's
I'm
pretty
loving the short so
pretty
far though, but if this bounce, I'm flattening out. I'll take it. I'll take $100.
They're paying both ways today.
They are. I'm telling you, dude, this range is going to play out until it doesn't. But the way we're getting that gamma shifting around, I think when it breaks one side of that range, it's going to be violent. I don't think it's going to be slow. I think it'll be violent. All right, we are back up about $100 on the account, though, folks. We started off the show right out the gate with a dog shit fill and a dog shit trade on my part, negative almost 200, and now we're sitting at positive 60. So that's a win. Oh, I do not like how they flipped that 7660. That got so steep positive. While we're trailing off on those major targets down at that 7625, even the 7645's falling off. Sellers might be running out of juice here. What is making up, if you don't mind pulling up on your screen, what is making up that negative net call again, or negative net call premium?
MU, Nvidia, and Tesla.
Just straight up?
MU, yep. R3 MU mostly, but yeah, SanDisk is your call. And I mean, premiums aren't even, premiums aren't moving up with the moves, and they're not. It's a volatile day. It's a volatile day. Yeah,
they're giving us a little spice. They're giving us a little spice. Day one green though so far. They made me work for it.
I hate.
Now they're gonna go back to the bottom of the range. I should have trusted it, but you know what? I don't play around with market maker exposure shifts like that. I don't mess around.
That flip was kind of scary. That flip was a little scary.
We're only down 10 points from my exit anyway, like barely, not even. So I stand by that exit. We'll take that win all day, every day. Quick little $100.
Comes the new low of the day. Here comes the new low of the day.
That would be tradition at this point, honestly.
I mean, this is a spot if you're looking to get into something here. I mean, they built up down below again now, and they're all over the place this morning. They are all over the place.
It's like Miss Doubtfire. Hello.
I mean, if you're looking for a quick long here, I mean, you're right on that 76.45 positive gamma. Should see a little price damp in here, but call premiums are, and look at the call premiums on SPY there. They are just rolled over there. Rolled over in market tide. There's just nothing coming up. It's that concerns me for longs, but I mean, you've got market makers positioning up.
They can still stair step it back up, but I'm of the mind they're gonna just keep ranging until they don't.
Yeah, that flip up. That flip up. I mean, God, that was a nasty flip. Scares you out of a short if you're in a short, though, as you can see.
I'm tempted still, but I don't like the way they're rounding this. It's going to
Oh,
form this here.
You're at 7660
it.
dropped
You
a little
convinced
bit
me.
there.
You convinced me. I'm going to put it right above. Oh, instantly. They're going to come get me here, Anthony. They're going to punish me, Anthony. They're going to take me back to break even after a win, Anthony. I do not want this to be the new low. Otherwise, they're going to start stair-stepping this up, and they're going to make me go counter Stony Trades TM and start longing. All right, let's take out that last 1 minute candle. Let's get to the bottom of the range again. I'm in it. I want to win it. If they take me out, we're just going to be right back to break even on the day. When's the last time we had a perfect break even day on the show?
I don't think we ever have.
I think once. But
Maybe.
it was like December or some shit. It was forever ago. All right. Flag this. Flag it for old Stony. Otherwise, again, we're just going to have a break even day. And that is what it is. Chat, who's trading today? Who's killing it? Who's not killing it? I saw some people who swung options over the weekend printed. BK's printing on the Twitter chat. What do we got going on, homies? What do we got going on? As we watch me get stopped out of this one and right back to break even. Oh, they're doing it, Anthony. There they go. They got me. That's my bad, NASDAQ. I should have believed in you.
They held the 45. I mean, that's a...
They did.
So far, I mean,
it's fallen off
it's
still.
Struggling.
Though.
It's struggling.
It's still falling off. 76.25 building back up. I don't like net put premiums falling along with it, though. This could finally be the stab they take to get over the top of this range. But we did it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes ago. Once we got to the top of the range, I shorted it. I'm probably going to be inclined to keep doing that until they stop working. If I'm gonna keep doing it till it stops working.
You know, I think the saying's long till wrong, not short till, you know.
Dude, I don't even think there's a rhyme for that.
Yeah.
At least not one that's PC.
What? What would it be?
Well, he's not gonna tell you. He's not gonna tell.
It's a damn dimmy.
Tucker probably wouldn't understand it anyways. Too young for that.
What, to get, I don't know, probably like a curse word or something, or like a slur?
A little worse.
Oh,
I'm kind of curious.
Is that real? People say that?
I do.
Okay.
I just didn't put it in our chat. Just sent it to Tucker. Yeah.
Yeah, you're too young, Anthony. Look at that. They're doing those stair steps to the upside. Do Tasty Trade charts upside down when you alt-I like everyone else? Oh, I'm going to have to ask him how you can upside down the charts. Sometimes folks, just because I get shaken out along so easily, I will put my chart just upside down and long like I'm shorting. I'll just buy instead of sell it to open. A little bit of a mind trick on myself that works a little bit sometimes, half the time.
Dude, I feel like I would be so messed up doing that.
Yeah.
I may or may not have taken a long when we were
We're
down
right at the
45.
top of that range again, dude. We're right on it. And they might finally clear it. If this rejects, I gotta do it again. But they just closed above that range for the first time today. So let's keep an eye on this. They might finally push up. Like I said, if they finally break out one side, I think it's going to be fast. But let's see what they do right here, right now. We're right on top of that range we've been trading for the past hour. We're right on top of it.
I may or may not have took a little long when we were testing that 45, and I may or may not have just got stopped out at.
Oh, I think it's going to push now, though.
4 points, yeah. That's fine.
The dome's getting a little messy here, too. We're getting a little excitement. Those bid asks are flying around. I'm going to put this on auto recenter just so you can see this happen sometimes. This is not brokerage specific, folks. This will happen on every broker because it's the actual orders that are occurring making that happen. You'll see the bid and the ask just really widen without any fills in between until something finally pops. That's what happened in that trade earlier that made us start the day off red. And we are back to break even after that. But that was a nasty one. That one stung. We got about 20 points of slippage. Got to be careful when you're market ordering. Let's see if they finally give that push or if they're just going to reject this again. Send it right back down. They
AP
finally
in
cleared the
the
top of the range.
Twitter chat said unks. You guys
Unks.
got called unks.
I am an uncle. I guess I technically have unk status. Unks. I'm in my prime. Look at that pop in net call premiums, too. I think they're finally going to go for that 60 spot, Anthony.
Yeah.
Like I said, once they take back that range, they're going to push it, and pushing it they are. I'm still looking at that 29,080 area for another potential short, but if this gets enough juice to it, I'm just going to get stopped out 10 points later anyway. But rules are rules. I'll probably try it. It is so funny.
It's
that
just
we're
the
just
goofy.
right back to break even after that really bad stop out.
Just whenever you say you're gonna do it again, I just think of the Goofy meme every single time.
Fucking do it again.
I'm gonna do it.
Every time.
60% of the time it works every time. They're pushing, baby. Nazi's up. Did anybody snag that? Because I didn't. I still Mrs. Doubtfire references peak. What do we got? They're pushing up for it.
Oh man. Dude, it is so gloomy and just like a gloomy Monday here, man. Ugh.
It's kind of nice out here, man. It's like low 70s. We got another hour to kill, boys. Let's see if they give a rejection here and let me play too. Let's see if they give me a little more tickle. I want back in. AP says unks. I want to show that I got uncle energy. Hopefully the fun uncle. That would suck. Anthony's a creepy uncle for sure.
Definitely.
Oh boy, look at our update on Periscope. Look at our update
Hey,
on
folks, what I say,
Periscope.
once they break the top of that range or the bottom, it was going to be fast. And we got a nice little push going here, right up into where I wanted to short again earlier. But this has some pressure to it. I don't know if I want to do that. We still have that 76.60 building up strong above us. We are 5 points away from it on SPX. If they give that 5-point push, then Nazi's going to come all the way back up to the second leg of the drop. This is a nice little reversal. I wonder if the low is in. What do you think, Anthony? Is the low of the day in?
Do you want to ask me in about 5.5 hours? Then I can give you the answer to that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me know at 4 p.m. Eastern, bro. If the low of the day's in. Thanks.
I
appreciate your help.
I mean, that's such a tough. I mean, that's why we're seeing the wide ranges today, because Besson's supposed to be having a presser at 2
is
Eastern
he?
today. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm kind of, So that's why I'm
What
not
time's
answering
that?
your question about the 2 Eastern. 2
Oh,
Eastern
all right.
today. Yep.
Well, that's like hours away. It does explain the wide ass range, though. A little indecision. Plus, we do have NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday. Things get a little spicy during NVIDIA earnings. This is a little preemptive, I'm not going to lie. But let's make things a little interesting here. I just want to pull back short. Putting my stop right above what we just rejected. And my target's literally the top of the range we just came back from. I don't know if they're going to give it to me. Like I said, this has juice. 76.60 is just sitting there, waiting to get tickled from below. But let's see what they do. We came back from that slippage we got. The risk to reward here is worth it. It's like a 12-point stop with a 35-point target. Roughly 1 to 3. It's worth it for me. If they take me out, that's fine. We're just waiting again, and that's okay. But I think we can get a little bit of a deeper pullback here.
Yeah, you got some negative gamma building up on 50
They got
there
me. That's
too.
all right. I think they might just go ahead and give that 76.60 an insta-tap. Let's see. It's at the top of the current intraday straddle as well on SPX. This is like right here, the bastion of glory for buyers. If they can get above that 29,090s, I think they're gonna really push right back toward open. SPX is a little bit stronger than the NASDAQ here, but they're both pushing really nice. We finally have that net call premium spiking up, good and strong. Net put premium's just been moving in tandem with price action. It's not really giving us any preemptive things to worry about there. But net put premiums just moving with the stock market. Net call premiums, also kind of. They didn't really give us anything preemptive here, I will say. I like to see opposites attract here. You know what I mean? So like when SPY's rising, when SPX is rising, the Nasdaq's rising, I like to see put premiums also rising if I'm trying to get short again. I like to see the options market telling me that big boys with a shitload of money aren't buying it yet. We're not getting that at all. Everything's just kind of moving in tandem with the market. We're gearing up toward that heavy positive gamma at 76.60 that is growing with each passing minute. I think they're going to push through. I think they'll push through.
And we already kind of broke out of that downtrend too on that 1 minute there.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of curious to see.
Hey, man. I've been saying all damn morning, if they can get back above those 29,030s, they're going to give it a good old college try. They're right now. Yeah, they would have stopped me out if I had widened that stop anyway, so that's fine. They're clearing that third leg down. They've already taken back the fourth and fifth. Now they're trying to take back the third leg down at those 29,090s I just mentioned. I'll just put a visual here. This isn't a real level. I'm just putting it here to have. That is where we shorted earlier to get back our slippage as well. That third leg down here. So they're right on top of that. Now I kind of anticipate they'll backtest a little bit closer to the range that we were chopping in all morning. And that would be my cue to go long if nothing else changes, I'll be honest. I don't even know if they'll drop that far, though. They just bounced off the bottom of that shelf that caused the third leg down. So we're just kind of trying to be patient here. I need a deeper pullback to join them long. But I don't have the balls to just try to top tick this comeback because I think they're going to push to those 76.60s.
Yeah, that's it. You're just so close. I mean, 4 points to, maybe down to 45. They're not, that risk to reward's not super good there. Now,
AP asks, do you guys go live only on Monday? We're live on Wednesdays as well. Wednesdays, we do a bit more of a mixed grab bag. We'll still be trading futures on Wednesdays, but we also do options, flow reads, and heat zones. Mondays, we're keeping reserved for futures and gamma exposure, specifically on SPX, because that's what I use to scalp my futures. We're back on the personal account, which is nice after what happened with he who shall not be named. Weeble. I named him. Fuckers. I'm still mad about it, Anthony!
Yeah. I want to see, I'm just kind of doing a couple little trend lines here on Tasty. I want to see if we maybe come back, down, maybe test here, but we did, you can see, where's my trend line here? I mean, we did break nicely out of that downtrend there. I'm curious to see if we just kind of keep bouncing around here. I mean, this would be a good test here if we came back to that 48 because you'd be testing that kind of uptrend and that downtrend there a little bit. Just kind of curious to see how that works out here, but I'm going to get rid of these for now because that will be updated here.
Taking a risky one, Anthony.
Going short.
I am. I want them to backtest the top of that prior range. That's what I want. Sorry for the weird transitions, folks. Still getting used to the new setup. I still have like the OBS settings memorized, Tucker, and so I keep like reaching over to push a button, then I look down and I'm like, that's the wrong button.
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony, they're just gonna do it to me. I don't think they're gonna give me that full back test. They're not gonna give me the full back test. And that's just rude. I'm trying, what you're seeing here now, folks, is I'm preemptively shorting because I want the back test to the top of that prior range so I can long. Maybe I'm just getting a little cocky after that little win streak we got our losses back on. Maybe. But I still like the trade. It's just going to sting. It'll sting. Kind of like when you get like isopropyl alcohol on an open scrape or something. Yeah, they're taking it right here, Anthony. This is going to happen.
I was just going to say, it almost looks like they're trying to form a little flag.
Yeah, this is going. They're going to stop me out right now. Right now. There we go.
Yeah,
they're going for those 60s. They're going for
right when it started popping there. I was like, I was just gonna say, it looks like they're starting to form a little flag there, possibly. But
now I'm not shorting again until they test it, if at all. This might be a bona fide reversal. They've already cleared all of that negative gamma that we were chopping through, that we were shorting earlier today. They're pushing right to 60. I told you it would come fast. We're at it. We are 1 point below that 76.60. I want such a fat rejection off of it. I want them to retest 76.50, and that would convince even me, even I, who only shorts, will be convinced to long that if they do it.
Look at our SPY call premiums right now too. We are chugging up right now.
Yeah.
We are chugging up on that, and that
I
volume is
think the
extremely
bottom might
positive.
be in. Bottom might be in, baby.
And then there's your little small rejection at 60
Yeah.
right there.
But this right here, folks, the top of that range that we were trading earlier, catching shorts off of, that's what I wanted them to back test with that short so I could get long on it. Now I just got to wait. They might have just cleared that last stair step entirely, and they're done with giving Stony Shorts TM a chance to play, which is fine. That's fine. That's fine. I see how it is, NASDAQ. I thought we were friends. They're rejecting right off of it. Now let's see if they give me that back test. I will say 76.45's fallen off too.
Yeah, that's
And it's not exactly rare that we see both extremes of the range just print. And that seems to be a possibility.
Yeah, I mean 90% I'd say of our shows when we're doing it, we talk about the big range, and then you come back and look at it at the end of the day, and prices touched probably about good 80% of the range.
This is the exciting part, folks, where we wait for entries.
And just hanging out around that heavy positive gamma there. I mean, just price has to get away from that.
Sorry, Robot to Trade. We're not doing flow reviews on Mondays. We're reserving those for Wednesdays for now. All right, there's the push down I wanted. I wanted it a little bit lower, though, to get long. I'm very tentative with longs, folks. I'm tightening it up. I'm not great with longs. I'm good at shorts, so that's what I tend to do. I didn't trust that one, though. I will say that was some really good buy pressure. It was not a good risk to reward for me to try to do that. My stop out would have been 110 all the way up at 1. I didn't want to sit through 40 points of drawdown, y'all. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. And that would have had to be it. That's the next stair step. That's where my stop would have had to be. Way the hell up there. Not a good risk to reward, even though I thought we'd reject there. Why did I think we'd reject? We're right up on heavy positive gamma. Market makers are positioned heavily positive gamma there. That tends to dampen moves, and that's exactly what happened. We got right to it, rejected. I'm not convinced we're going to knife it, though, so I'm looking for a deeper back test. I want a back test to the top of that range we were scalping this morning after the open. I want a back test to here. That's 29,037-ish is where I want to get long. And if they don't give it to me, they don't give it to me. I am very, very low risk when it comes to longs because I'm not good at longs, so I gotta wait. That would have been a nice little short, though. Nice little Nazi short, anyway.
Yeah,
right
that thing.
Yeah, that was
touched
nice.
that.
That was a nice 50 points.
Yeah,
Close to, not quite 50.
there'll be another setup.
They might be doing it now. I'm gonna wait to short, though. I'm gonna wait. I need them to convince me that they're back. I need sellers to convince me they're back, and they haven't yet. They didn't even quite get to 76.60. They got to, what was that? 76.59. So about a point off. They still have some juice. And again, just like I mentioned earlier, volume's been slowly falling off all morning. We just finally got a spike of volume on this buy up that broke us out of that range we were caught in. It's still kind of drying up a little bit. Ooh,
I think the middle of the week's gonna. I mean, the latter half of the week's gonna be crazy because we got Jackson Hole too, and Nvidia
and
earnings.
We got Nvidia earnings.
Yeah, that's
Spice.
Gonna.
Right, I'm taking a stab at it here. Still a tight stop. Tight stop. There we go. I'm keeping my stop literally right above the last 1 minute candle because if it doesn't go now, I'm not risking 30 points to stop out. We're not doing that. I don't play that game. I'm very risk averse. I keep my stops tight as shit. So if they take me out, we'll take a little bit of a hit there, but we're still chilling. Here's that push. I'll need it to reject now. Otherwise, guess what, Anthony? We're back to not shorting until I can see if they clear that 76.60. They are right on top of it. I think they're going to ping it. We might take a $50 hit here. Oh, I love coffee so much. I just do. It's so damn good. So damn
Ugh.
good.
Ugh.
Mutlu says, I'm going to wait for low 28,000s. Way down there, huh? I mean, that would be an absolute ripper if it gets down there and holds a support. That would be a banger. They're going to take me out here, Anthony. I'm calling it now. They're still walking this up. Yep. All right. We're back to waiting on shorts. We're still not low enough for me to be comfortable longing, so we're just going to hang out. We'll hang out for a minute. We still got half an hour of show to go. We got kind of decent price action if you're a range trader or better at longs. I'm dog shit at longs, so I'll just wait for my new entries here. We'll hang out.
What is our volume looking like here on SPY? Let's see.
Zishan, what the hell does going all the way up mean? Right now, data's kind of it's pinning us in a bit of a range. We've still got that a little bit of positive gamma at 76.45. That 76.60 has become a pretty firm target. It's been building up the whole time we were dropping. We had our eye on it. The flip is what got me out of a short earlier. And now I'm just waiting to see if buyers have the juice to take it out, because we have a nice little pocket of negative gamma right above it, which could cause acceleration just like we saw from 76.45 all the way up to 76.60. We got that same thing setting up right above 76.60 that could send it to 76.75 or so. But right now I'm just waiting. I've already taken 2 shorts too early, stopped out of both of them, so I'm just waiting. I'm going to see what they're going to do, see if they can take it right back to that 76.60 level on SPX, which would get us back to about 120s on the NASDAQ. I'm just waiting. We're waiting. The most exciting part of trading is sitting and watching.
Wait. Sit and wait. Sit and wait.
Just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. You know what would be nutso and really fun, Anthony? If
What's
they just
that?
reclaim the entire drop. That would be fun.
I mean,
we got another 130 points to go, but I wouldn't rule it out. We see that happen pretty often, especially when we see this positive gamma building up even higher. Look at 76.75 up there. Waking up a little bit. It's not super thick, but it's waking up a little bit. We've got net put premium starting to tickle upward again while we're rising. So I'm feeling inclined to keep an eye on that 76.60 still to try again. Are they going to bait me into it, Anthony?
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I mean, yeah, I like that 60 for a potential rejection there. And get back up there. It's kind of no man's land on the chart, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're in that broader range of the second drop that extends all the way up to 29,160. They've already cleared 2 mini ranges on the way down. And so I'm just looking to see if they're going to hang on to these 90s and give us that final push. Because until they get to that 660, I'm not comfortable shorting again. They've ticked me out twice. I'm sitting on my hands a little bit, and we're going to be a little more patient. And if they go without me, who cares? They'll just go toward the target I had to begin with anyway, which is where I wanted the long. So we're just waiting. We're hanging out. I don't like jumping in the middle of this wide-ass range, and we are just about in the middle of it. They're about halfway up from the full drop. So we're diddling in the middle, folks. We don't need to over-diddle. SPX is finally giving that push down I wanted. I don't know if they're going to get all the way back down to 76.45 without just knifing through it, though, to be honest. Still negative gamma below it, but no real buildup under that for positive gamma. The only growth in positive gamma I'm seeing for the 0-date contract is above. So let's see how far they backtest.
Yeah, not a good spot to really enter anything. I mean, you're right in the middle of that negative gamma. This is exactly what we're talking about. You can see a big move right back up to that 60 or continuation down to 45 there. And a little more negative gamma at 50 there too. It wouldn't surprise me to see us test that 45 again. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm not touching anything here right now, though. I'm not touching anything right now. I mean, put premiums they've tailed down a little bit. They're still ask side, but just kind of.
By the way.
Yeah. I like seeing that divergence there a little bit.
looks like they might give a little of that back test here. 29,070s would be decent for an early long, keyword early, because like I said, once we cleared that 29,037, I said earlier this morning that if they can get out of that range, it was going to move fast, and it sure as hell did. We got a nice 100-point pop right through it. Now, I need them to back test it from above to be really comfortable in a long. Like I said, I'm really risk off with longs. I suck at longing. I'm getting better at it, but I'm pretty risk off. I want them to actually test that full range before I will try to join them long. Net put premiums ticking down a bit, but so are net call premiums. We're not getting anything preemptive going on there in the options market quite yet. We're hanging out.
Everybody's waiting for Besant.
Hey, Tucker, can you drop that Periscope gamma exposure explanation in the Twitter chat for our homie Dev?
Yeah, the 8-minute one?
Yeah, the short one. Give him the short
Got
one.
it.
The short one gives enough information. There is a longer one out there with a deeper look at gamma exposure in general with Dan from our team. Very amazing watch. That short one should work out for now to show you how we're using it in real time here. But that'll be a little bit better than me just like popping off random shit on the fly while we're still live.
Yeah, that Dan one you guys did was just.
Dude,
I mean,
Dan's
you
a
could
genius.
you couldn't have had a better day to do that. I mean, that was just the
Oh, it was
cleanest
the cleanest price
just
action.
the
Yeah.
cleanest day.
All right, we're finally getting those put premiums coming off while moving down. I'm going to be eyeballing to see how far down they can take this so I can get long with them. The temptation is there.
I'd love for him
Anthony,
to come
are
and
you
test.
comfortable talking chart and Periscope for like a minute? I got to take
What
a
are we
minute.
looking for? Yeah, we
Anything.
can. Yeah, I'll
Anything.
hop
Just
over
looking
to
at shit,
Periscope
talking
here.
shit, riffing.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, Periscope here. Yeah, I'd love for them. Kind of how Nick's looking for that potential long there too. I'd love for them to test that 45 again. We're in the middle of that super, in not a big range. I mean, but what do we got? 76, 45, 15-point range here. I mean, we're right in the middle of it here. Again, you got that negative gamma. It's going to act as acceleration here. I don't want to touch it in the middle there just because we can whip right back up quickly, whip right back down to that 76.45 there. If I'm looking for a short, it's got to come back up to 76.60, or I got to see if I want a long, it's got to come down to 76.45. Gotta be patient too, because volume starts to kind of dry up as we get closer to lunchtime too. But yeah, they're still all positioned up here. I mean, it's a big range overall still that you can still possibly test, but I'm looking at my tide here. Yeah, put premiums are almost bid side now. Call premiums are kind of tickling up there. I like seeing that negative net volume increase or decrease a little bit there. Yeah, that's SPY premiums there just kind of looking like more upside here. I'd like to see that overall market tide kind of flip a little more bullish, but I mean, SPY premiums alone here are starting to look bullish here with those put premiums trying to trend down to the bid side there and call premiums at their highest level of the day there, but not touching anything in the middle there. And I'm just kind of just a little 1 minute, just doing a couple little trend lines. I wouldn't mind also if you're just kind of looking at maybe a potential uptrend bounce off a trend line here. I mean, we've kind of bounced off this little uptrend here. We broke that little downtrend there. I'd like to see if we can maybe kind of crash into this and see where we are on a gamma level as well. That'd be very interesting to see there. But as of right now, you can just see we're kind of just chopping in the middle of that negative gamma. No big update there. And you can kind of see again, if we look at that chart, they're just kind of chopping here. I'd love for us to just kind of see if we come up and test that little uptrend area there. But as of right now, it's kind of a little no man's land there right now.
Damn,
Looks like we're
Robert.
trying to flag a little bit.
Chill. I'm the fat one. Get your people right. How dare you? How dare
Hey,
you?
sweet, I get to be the fat one? Nice.
Apparently, Tubby. Are you a dude? Let's do an episode of Teletubbies. That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, that'd be fun. Which one do you want to
Tinky
be?
Winky.
Which one do you want to be?
How much of those did they Teletubbies costume. Let me see
Oh,
what we
Lord.
got here. Let's see what
Oh,
we got.
God.
Oh God.
Come on, come on,
Oh,
come on.
no,
come on,
he's
come
coming
on,
up with
come on.
ideas.
Come on,
I hate
come on,
when that
come on.
happens.
Yo, $50?
Well, that's
$50,
not bad.
dude. Yo.
Hey, what day is Halloween on this year? Let's see.
Yo.
What day is Halloween on this
Yo.
year?
And free shipping over $40. Yo, chat, should we do a Teletubby episode?
Oh,
It's only $50.
too bad Halloween wasn't on like a Monday or Wednesday. Then we could dress up.
What day
for
is it?
Halloween-
What day is Halloween?
It's a
this year?
Saturday this year. Saturday this year.
Ew.
That'll-
Maybe we'll do a fun Friday one-off Teletubbies episode. Trade futures as Tinky Winky. I'm so in. It's $50, right? Like, come on.
Is it, so all three of us get one. Well, we need a.
I'm
how many
straight up
Teletubbies?
bookmarking this so I don't forget.
How many Teletubbies are there? 4 or 5 of them.
There's 4. There's 4.
So we need
maybe,
a 4th.
Maybe we get Nate or Joe on too and make them be a Teletubby.
Do you think they would do that?
Joe might. Nate might. We got to get Nate on first. He's a little shy. He's a little shy guy. He's just trolling, Bulu. It's fine. It's fine. If you keep coming to the Monday and Wednesday shows, you'll notice we talk some shit with the chat. They can call us fat. That's fine. It's when they start spamming porn and crypto shit that I get annoyed.
I don't think I would want to see Nate in a Teletubby outfit. It probably wouldn't be a normal Teletubby outfit.
It would be a questionable costume, I think, for Nate.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Folks, I really want to put on another trade for you, but they're making me diddle in the middle and wait here. They are just tailing the breakout. This is the exact level that I expected them to push up to if they broke out of that 30s. And they did, and now they're having trouble hanging on to it. So I'm not comfortable longing or shorting here. This is one of those sit on your hands. We're in the middle of the range situations. Volume has dried up significantly from when we were putting trades on earlier. Not a safe entry in either direction here. You're chill as fuck, Robert. Thanks for coming, homie. Keep hanging around with us so I look good because our audience sticks around.
Oh,
Got to make me look good so I can keep doing the show.
You were something
like and subscribe.
else.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
God. 100 likes and I'll keep doing the show. Make sure to like it 100 times.
Oh, those accounts crack me up so much.
100 likes and I'll post this video. Like, why don't you just post it?
And then they just like they get like 10 likes, and then they post the video anyway. It's like, what are you lying? Why you
or
lying?
they post it and then they're like, see, you missed out on it. Like, shut up.
Electra's calling hell yes for the Teletubbies episode. So I am so down, dude.
I need to.
Asian B says 100 likes, we get to pick your Teletubby. The last time I let
That's
chat
fine.
pick a punishment
That's fine.
for me,
Yeah,
the
they're all
last
the
time
same,
I let
bro.
chat pick my punishment, I had to basically be naked for an episode, and so I'm
But
picking
all the
my
Teletubbies are basically the same.
Yeah, I mean, you're just getting
Yeah,
picked
they
a
are. It's just a
color,
color.
pretty much.
Well, I
It's
mean, they
just
have
color.
different. They have different like antenna.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which one. I'm looking at the Teletubbies right now. I haven't obviously watched the show for a while.
It's been about 2 or 3 weeks.
I think I know which one Nate would want to be. He'd want to be the green one, and just
No, he wants
based
to
off
be Tinky Winky because it rhymes with kinky.
No, he'd want to be the green one because look at the green one's head, like the thing that's on its head. Yeah.
All right. Although it is funny now on my bookmarks bar, it's just gonna have adult Tinky Winky as the abbreviation of that. So maybe I shouldn't have bookmarked that because anybody coming in without context is gonna think I just have like a porn link just sitting at the top of my browser.
Well,
are you guys finally gonna go back down and test the top of the range so I can long? Those net put premiums are building, and 7660 turned into a wall again, Anthony.
I'm keeping an eye.
I should have stuck with my guns on that short, I think.
Yeah, I've got my little uptrend here, kind of touching about 76.50 here, and that would bring us right to about that positive gamma-ish area there at 76.45. I do gotta say, I really like how smooth the charts are here on Tasty. I like that. They're very smooth, very easy to use.
Yeah, a while ago you couldn't scroll to zoom, which was tweaking out my.
Oh, I love it.
But
yeah, I love it.
They've got that implemented and it's clean. I'm digging it so far. It's a much better experience than I had the last time we popped open the personal account on the show. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, different broker who shall not be named, so I don't get in trouble for flaming or something, even though I named him 20 minutes ago.
Earlier.
I got trapped in a trade and had to have their trade desk close it, and then they still basically told me to get bent for something that was their fault. Tasty's chill. All right, I expect this to kind of back test a bit. If they just knife it, great. I'm not comfortable shorting here. I would need them to back test literally the top of this range again to try to get short again. I should have stuck with my guns, Anthony. They never took out that high. I should have stuck to my guns.
Yeah.
Be up nice right now.
I want to see what they do here. It's a interesting spot. If I'm trying to, it's not a good spot gamma wise, but I kind of like that chart wise here for a spot. Oh, I looked over. I was like, what is going on outside of the window? The dog's taking a dump
SPX is already
outside.
coming down toward its positive gamma support as well. Electra, do tell Nate. I think he'll be into it. We might have to pop up a 4-screen camera. Get Joe and get Joe and Nate. Question for Anthony above. Let me scroll. Anthony, was there a reason you didn't go long when we had the 7660 build up, which led Nick to exit his short? I think he did. Was that like from? Or did you long at a different point?
I longed at. Let me see. I got my I took my long at 9:24 Central Standard.
I'm taking a like 3-point stop short here. I think they reject. If they test a little higher, I'm probably going to take it again anyway. You guys know me. Paper cut losses, wide range wins.
Yeah,
this is like way too early again. So maybe I'm just going to get kicked in the teeth like earlier because I got in a little early. I think they back test as high as the 80s again, and that will definitely get me right back into the same trade. But it's a really tight stop. We're only going to lose like $30 on this if it tags me out. And then about 20 points higher, I'll have a new entry. Risk the reward's there. It's just a little early. Maybe I'm getting a little impatient. All right, now kick out that floor. Let's go test those 40s again. Come on.
It broke that uptrend there.
I know, but I still got in a little early. I got in a little early, but I'm not willing to widen that stop to account for it. So I'll just keep that tight stop on. If they don't give me that flush I want, that's okay. We're hanging out. They'll give me another opportunity. I don't foresee them knifing to lows, though. We've got a little bit of support in positive gamma on SPX. They might even tempt me to bring this down to break even here. We're only up like 5 points, too. So this is kind of slowing down a bit.
Seems like what we're trying to...
the range to the upside like we foresaw. But right now, it's just kind of diddling in the middle still. I need them to turn this basically where we are into resistance to get my full move. And if they don't, they might just chop it for half an hour into the lunch hour. But right now we're coming up on where I would kind of expect SPX to stop knifing. So a little bit of a risky business here. Up about 10 points now. Let's see what they can do for me. Let's see if they give old Stony Shorts another ride of glory before we have to end the show. Take me home tonight.
Wait.
Come on. Kick out the floor. Let's go. Give it to me.
So, we're waiting for a new low of day here. So if we do the Teletubby thing, would Tucker be the sun then?
Oh.
Yeah. That means he has to shave his head. I like it.
Wait.
All right. We are almost to target, folks. Do I take it or let it ride? I think I'm going to take it. We're right on top of target. I'm taking it. If they knife, guess what? I'll just get in on a back test. I love it. If that's the last trade we take today, that's fine. That's ending on a win. It's ending on a win.
They're coming to that 45. That's what I said I wanted to see if I was gonna attempt a long here, but
this is right where I expected them to slow down a bit. They can still go another 15 to 20 points before I'm comfortable jumping in a long while we're moving down. I'm not good. I'm okay at top ticking. Okay, like I called the top tick up here. I just didn't want to get in on that. We had a nice buy pressure. I wasn't gonna risk it there because my stop would have had to been really high up. But I'm pretty decent at top ticking for shorts. I am dog shit at catching knives. Like it's every time. Every time I try to long a downtrend, I just get kicked in the nutsack, and I have to deal with that later. But we're chilling. Bullish on tomorrow says take. I sure as hell did, homie. We're right on top of my target. 42-ish. Now I want them to back test those 70s, and old Stony Shorts will put the same damn trade on again. How about that? We're right on top of the bounce spot I anticipated on SPX. They're bouncing it with it on the NASDAQ. Let's see what they do here. Anthony, did you take the long off of 45?
I did not. I did not.
Let's see what they do. It's
We'll
weakening.
probably
See how
pop it
light
now
it
a
is?
little
We
bit
even see the
there.
tiniest bit of taper off on those 7660s for that upside wall. Let's see how they can hang on.
I am going to take the long here actually now.
Oh, he's going for it, folks.
I like seeing that 7660 grow back up there again a little bit. I'm gonna do a tight stop on this guy though.
All right, what are you looking at on your
So
periscope here for this long?
So
I got your
I'm
screen
looking
up.
at that 7645-ish area here. I like seeing that negative gamma kind of grow at 7650, but more so I like seeing that 7660 grow there from kind of that downside there. Not much changing below us here. Kind of more of a riskier entry, I'd say here, because that negative gamma could push us back down through here because that actually our 7645 grew slightly there too. I mean, this is if you're looking just kind of for a a regular dampening kind of support bounce here, that's kind of what I'm looking there more so. But yeah, what really stuck out there on that ooh. So our 7645 grew again there a little bit more. 7650 grew there as well, and that 7660 dropped off up there. So I'm just kind of, I got a tight stop on this guy. Got a tight stop on this one there. I don't like that upside dropping a little bit there, but I like 45 growing, so it's essentially a growing dampening spot there.
I'm
We'll
double
see if
dipping
we
that
hold
short, brother. Again,
of course you
kind
are.
of a bad location, so my stop is wicked tight. But I want them to knife those 30s, dude. I want another attempt down there. They might just stop me out within seconds of putting that on, and that's okay. I'll get another chance. I want this to be another stair step, basicly, right now. Nah, they're going to print Anthony instead of me. Come on, stop being nice to Anthony. It's my turn.
Yeah, I'm down about $10 on that. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I'm down a little bit on that one. Never mind. See if we get a little pop up here.
I take it. You guys finally gave a little bounce with the Naz there.
Yeah.
Yeah, tiny one on SPX. They can still push right through this negative gamma.
I'd love to see it. Yeah, let's go back up to 60 there. Touch 60. I'd love to see that.
I have a premonition here for the next 20 minutes or so, which is about how long we have on today's episode. About 20 minutes here. My premonition is all of this shit they did this morning in this range that we were scalping off the open. I think they do it between this new range now. Between the 29,090s area. Actually, I got to move that up. They did print that a little higher. A little bit of a wider range even. About a 70-point range there. Just about. Oh, Anthony, I want it again. I'm not going to do it. You know what? I'm not going to do it.
Oh, it gave me a good wick there. Ooh, yeah. I was gonna say you should have did that one there.
If they're gonna take out that local low there at the 40s, I think we have a deeper back test toward the 20s on the horizon here. Oh, I should have done it. Look at that beautiful stair step. But I think they hold. We'll see. I don't know if they're gonna flush it.
I was up about a point on that, and then that red candle came in.
45 is building back up. That might turn into a little bit of a shield to the downside, but we'll see what sellers got.
What's our premiums looking like? I don't like those call premiums dropping. Look at that SPY call premium, just a little drop there. Oh, come on, baby. Let's just nibble a little green here. Like, give me another couple points so I can at least throw my stop back on, because that candle was a little quick to get anything.
I'm still eyeballing that 70 spot they just rejected off of. Do I do it? Do I do it, folks? Do I do it? I did it, folks.
Oh, one of us is gonna be happy.
It probably won't be me.
It probably won't be me. Just
granted, again, and this is why I say don't shadow trade ever. I stop out so fast. Really tight stops. With the stream delay that always happens when you're streaming anything, I might already be out before you hear me say, hey, I'm in. So don't shadow. And I'm also a pretty low hit rate, but wide profit type of trader. I'll take really tiny haircut losses repeatedly and then add size into my move. I don't like having wide risk. I'm not comfortable with wide risk. But Anthony, this might be.
Yeah, look at our 7660 grew again there.
It did. I might have gotten this a bit too early again. Let's see what they do. If they take me out, this will probably be my last one of the morning because we are running right up against where that bad fill got us already with these couple of stop outs here. But I'm keeping it right above this last long wick. If they reclaim that, I suspect they're going to back test as high as the 90s or finally give buyers the push they've been wanting to actually take out 76.60 way the hell up there. But this one might get me. This one might get me.
Thing on that update. Nothing really on that last update there.
About 20 points stop. That'll sting a bit. That'll sting a little bit.
Or we just chop right here in a little
just for the next half an hour, just not move at all anywhere.
Give us nothing.
What are you looking at on your Periscope now, homie?
Just still holding that 76.45 there. We haven't really moved up through that negative gamma there, which is kind of I want to see us accelerate through there and go test that 76.60, but nothing else really kind of changing on that on the last couple updates there. Just I mean, little quick range here. I mean, I'd say that 76.45 to 76.60. Got to see what this negative gamma does here at 50 though for us.
Yep, they got me. They got me right there. Are you still long?
Yes, I am.
My man, conviction gets me happy. They're right where I wanted them to reject anyway. If they do, I'm probably going to take that same trade again. Otherwise, I might just sit on my hands here. This can still... That's 76.60, dude. It has fallen a tiny bit. But a tiny bit. You know, like it's barely dropping off in this downside move. I think they might just gonna range it between that 76.60 and 76.45.
They might just gonna.
They might just gonna.
That's
come on, NASDAQ. Give me fireworks so we don't have to end the first futures episode on a boring ass note. That's a nice rejection, but I'm not chasing
it took my stop on that one. I got out with a couple some shackles, but I'll take it.
Oh, we're getting some wiggle in the dome here too. A little bit of wiggle on those bid asks. That's the third time in a row I said it's gonna short here and then didn't take it, by the way. So I'm putting my own foot in my face, bro.
Don't you love when that happens?
I mean, he must. That's why he does it so much.
Yeah. I am not the whale of the last 20, so no, I cannot do that. Also, please don't promote products in my chat. What's up?
If you love what you do, you'd never work a day in your life. That's why Nick always puts his foot in his mouth.
Hey. I'm about to full screen Tucker just so we can make fun of him.
Well, I'm not doing it, bro.
That's easy.
I'm just throwing shit. I'm just throwing shade. Like, what?
Anthony, look at this move.
Yeah,
look at this move, Anthony. Anthony, I said this move was going to happen, and I didn't take it, Anthony.
Hey, it would have paid both of us too.
I know.
Paid both of us.
I know. Oh, NASDAQ. Why do you bully me sometimes? I thought we were friends, Nas. Perfect rejection of the bottom of that stair step, too. Look at that. Like to the tick at 29,080. Oh, I suck at my own strategy, guys. Just clicking through chats, folks. Just clicking through chats. Maybe, I know, it just, I want to have, like, ambient background that doesn't get recorded so it doesn't mess up our clips and shit. So what I might have to figure out, Tucker, is a way to create an audio bus that pushes to the main but doesn't get recorded. And you saw how much fun on Friday I was having getting this set up to begin with. So I don't know if that's going to be an easy or entertaining project for me to do. It might just piss me off, but we'll see. All right, now I think they bounce again. Get me back up to that 70 area so I can try again. Because that 76.45, dude, that's building up. That could still stay the roadblock to create the new range between 76.60 and 76.45, which is this 29,110-ish, 29,040-ish on the NASDAQ if you're looking at NASI. This has slowed down dramatically. Look at the volume profile. How dry that got. If they just range lock this for the next 10 minutes and I don't get to put on some fireworks for the homies, I'm going to be pissed. Got a nice chunk of people still hanging out, folks. Thanks for coming and chilling with us.
It's almost
Cool,
at
I use
lunchtime.
straight up unusual whales, man. When I'm scalping futures, I use price action. I'm starting to learn a little bit more to incorporate delta in futures, but I'm not quite there yet. Learning. But I use gamma exposure for some targets and general trend, and then just price action on the NASDAQ. And that's basically all I use to scalp. That's about it. That's about it. I keep it simple. I am way too stupid to have like 50 indicators on and shit and try to differentiate between them. I'm too dumb for that. I just need my pretty colors, and then I take trades based on those pretty colors, to be honest.
and the pretty colors on that chart too are is actual market maker exposure too. So it's not just random pretty colors. It's attributed market maker exposure.
We're not doing
Why did it
that.
Oh, I was like, why did it get super quiet when I said that?
Oh, somebody was putting some pumping
Oh,
shit
okay,
in my chat again.
I was like,
Hey, at
uh-oh.
least we didn't have the porn right out of the gate, and we didn't have the crypto bot spam right out of the gate. It took them about half an hour for the first instance, and almost 2 hours for the second instance. So I think we're killing it with chat today. Chat's been chill. Got called fat a couple of times, but they're not wrong.
That's okay. Hey,
Yeah, it's
hey,
accurate.
it just means we eat good. What do you
So
mean?
for the Teletubby
Yeah.
outfit, back to the Teletubby outfit.
Back to the
Should
Teletubbies.
the television screen on the belly, should we just rip that off so it's our actual bellies?
Oh God.
So if we did that, I think we would all have to go get our belly buttons pierced to make it look
Oh,
really
God.
cute, though.
Oh no.
No.
Anthony, you don't want your belly button pierced.
I've never had my
I
ears
think he
pierced.
might.
I've never had a piercing in my life. So like, you know.
I have
Neither
like
have I.
6.
Oh, they're all in your butthole or what?
They're all on my toes.
Oh.
Well, I technically still have my lip pierced, so I haven't worn a lip ring in like over 10 years, 12 years. Oh, God. That one guy who called us on is becoming more and more valid as the day goes on. Jesus. That's what chat should be able to pick, belly button piercing. Like, what are you going to wear?
Oh, no.
No way.
I do like a magnetic one, but not like a real one.
Yeah, like
I'm
penis
good on
earrings and
needles.
shit. Oh, it would turn out so bad. We already know what happens when we give
What
chat
is
control.
happening?
We already know what happens when chat gets control of something. It gets messy, and
I
usually-
think them voting who wears what would be best.
if we're doing the Teletubby thing, I'm Tinky Winky. Like this isn't a debate.
No,
I'm rocking the purple.
no. You got to let chat pick.
Absolutely not.
I hope they would pick the sun for you, so you'd have to be the sun, and you wouldn't get to be any of the Teletubbies.
Nate wouldn't be. Nate would not. He would not be Lala. Nate would be the vacuum cleaner for sure. Like for sure. Am I wrong?
Jesus.
He would be the vacuum cleaner for sure. Do they have that? Hold on. Teletubbies vacuum cleaner. You think they have to have them for like people's pets, right?
But he's not a.
Yo, they
Oh,
straight up
God,
have
I
them.
saw it.
They
I
straight
saw
up
it.
have them. Yo, we're doing it. This is
Yeah, that's
happening.
the
We're
one-
doing a
that's the
Teletubby
one-
episode. Oh, dude. I gotta stop talking about Teletubbies. I just missed the short again.
That's what you get.
Oh.
Dude, we're like a
man.
year into doing this show, and you miss a lot of stuff just because you. Yeah.
Blab.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Are you gonna
That's
learn?
Accurate. And now it's too late to chase, but I do think they're gonna finally test that 37. Oh, Anthony, they're below 45s again. Oh,
Yeah, I ain't
Anthony,
touching that now.
76.25 built up again. Oh, Anthony, I'm getting tempted. With just minutes left on the show, I can't chase. Let's see if they let me backtest again one more time and see if I can't take a dub right before we close out. There's that target. Now I need them to bounce and backtest it. 76.45 is that backtest I want. They're still right below it. If they just knife this and I'm not in it this time because I wasn't paying attention to take that rejection at 29,080s, we're shaving Tucker's head.
I think we just shave it no matter what.
A Tucker head shave of frustration on a Monday morning.
God.
All right, that's a huge wick. This might not even be a back test. That might straight up have been the back test, and now they're just going to push. Let's see. 7660 is falling off, just a little bit of tapering there, but it's not dramatic enough to make me think they'll squeeze through it or anything. Let's see how hard this bounces. That was a nice push. All right, taking a stab at it, folks. Win or lose. Last trade of the day. It's starting to look a little bit like a lose, but I'm going to keep that stop right where it's at. Let's see if they can take me right back down to that wick we just printed. If they don't, oh well, we end on a loss this morning. It's actually been a while that we took an L on the show, and so it was long overdue and necessary because we were on a bit of a heater win streak there for like a month.
I mean,
I've show you're going to lose too. You don't only win in trading. It's not possible. It's not going to happen. I don't give a shit who you are or who you think you are, because traders get a lot of ego for no goddamn reason on the internet for some reason. It's insane to me. But the market will humble you if you go on a heater. It will. It will. We get humbled all the goddamn time. Especially when Trump tweets something when Anthony's long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
that's
3 episodes in a row or some shit that happened.
It was the Friday and then it was a Monday.
Oh, dude.
So it was the Friday and then it's like that ruined my weekend almost. And then
yeah, you got absolutely brutalized. All right, it looks like they're gonna take me out after all of that posturing.
And then the funny thing is
after
all that,
I might have to try to do it one more again right off of this current wick, though. I'm going for it, folks. We're going for it. I'm going above that last wick. Otherwise, this is just going to U right up. And guess what? We are at my max loss for a day anyway at that 250 mark. So if this stops me out, I have to stop anyway. Those are my rules. I try to target between 300 and 500 profit a day or between 200 and 300 loss. And if we take a losing day on the show, we take a losing day on the show. It's overdue anyway. It's overdue anyway. Even.
Hey, I'm break even. I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take a break even.
I will say we got a nice little chunk of it messing around today because those of you who missed out on the early part of the show, we took about $200 of slippage right out of the gate on that initial drop on my fill. And so we're ending right about where it was when that happened after we got it back. A little bit of a roller coaster morning, but we're hanging out, folks. Let's see what we can do here with this. 82 is my stop. If we get a nice little push down, I might tighten it a bit, but I'm not going to widen it. I will not be widening this stop because look at this. This little stair step we formed right here where I got in, they've already conquered it to the upside. So if they break through my stop, guess what? All right, there they got me. They're going to push right back up toward that 109 level. Remember when I said about, oh my God, half an hour ago now, dude, that what we were doing this morning, scalping this range that they set off the knife, I said they were going to turn this new range into that, and that's exactly what they're doing. What I was banking on was for them to flush right back through it and lose that 76.45. But right now, it did indeed become a wall. I think they're just going to range that 76.60, 76.45.
Look at that update. Look at that update. Big update there at 65. Big growth of negative gamma there. NR 60 grew again there too. It's just rangy between here, between 60 and 45 there.
We are coming up at the tail end, but I'm going to see if they can test this 110 area and reject it again. And we'll see what we can do with that. Otherwise, we're done for the morning anyway, and it's fine. We took an L on today. It's been a while since we took a red day on the show. Long overdue. You're never going to win every time. Ever. Never, ever. If you go on like a 1-month win streak, just don't be sizing up out of arrogance. You'll get hurt. All right, let's go to last here. I think they might give a little wiggle rejection right off of this. That was that last stair step to the upside that they tried to form. Let's see if they reject here. But you know what, folks? I am at my max loss that I will allow for this personal account in one day. I still think they're going to give that good old college try toward that 76.60. So you guys can quote me on that. And if I'm wrong, tag me and make fun of me because that's fun to do. Look at that rejection, too. I think they still bounce it, though. I think they're going to go take out the top of this range like they did to the 29,040s. But all that said, folks, let us know. Let us know. These three guys here. These guys. These three. Let us know how you feel about futures days. Do you have fun? Do you want us to look at other shit, other stuff to trade? I mostly just trade the NASDAQ, but I'm willing to branch out a little bit. I'm not going to be, punting straight up gold contracts or anything. I don't got that kind of risk tolerance. That'd be insanity. But let us know what you like, what you don't like, and we'll try to tailor it around. Futures days are best, says Asian B. I dig them. We'll be back again Wednesday morning, everybody. Again, we are doing this via Tasty Trades platform. I'm having a great time with it. I like the charts. I still need to transfer over all of my levels, though. So I'm going to do that today, so I have a little bit of a cleaner chart to look at. But so far, so good, man. Stops are good. Fills are good. I haven't gotten trapped in a trade like I did with that one broker that I had to get on the call with their trade desk, and then they told me to get fucked anyway. Don't have to do any of that. Don't have to do any of that. Everything is clean so far. So I'm excited to keep doing this. I'm going to be trading this account on Wednesdays too. So come back on Wednesday. We'll chip away at today's L. Finally took a losing day on the show. It was long overdue. Sucks, but I'm glad it happened because honestly, it's unrealistic to just always win. It's so unrealistic, man. It's not going to happen on any kind of regular basis, homies. But that said, folks, thanks for coming to Futures Fun on Monday. We'll be back again Wednesday morning at the same damn time.
Are we twice on Wednesday? Are we twice this coming
this Wednesday? We have NVIDIA earnings. So we're going to jump in about halfway through Power Hour on Wednesday as well as the morning show. So Wednesday is going to be pretty options heavy because we're going to be looking at NVIDIA earnings, their past earnings to compare to, and see how the market reacts. Maybe we'll trade a little bit of Power Hour NASDAQ as well to move around with NVIDIA's movement as well. But that said, everybody, we're going to get the hell out of your hair. Thanks for coming. Let us know what else you want to see more of. Make fun of us on Twitter. Make fun of us in the comments. I am all for it. We're dumb as hell, but we have fun, don't we? Take care, everybody, and we'll see you homies on Wednesday morning. Later.
Have a good one.